22 years ago, Antonio Wright was a hometown college football star for Jackson State University. But the senior linebacker's life changed in an instant the night of February 2nd, 1996, as he and a friend were driving back from Memphis.
I was coming home, my Pathfinder back tire, passenger side blew, the driver panicked, and the Pathfinder flipped 8 times. I was ejected on the 3rd row. I landed about 150 feet when the truck stopped rolling. I landed on my face and my chest. I thought I was gonna walk again. So you couldn't tell me I wasn't walking again. As a matter of fact, a guy came into my hospital room while I was in the rehab and was gonna tell me about wheelchair basketball. Man, get out of my room with some wheelchair basketball. I'm a football player. I'm playing football again.
While he would not play again, his fire for sports did not go out. With the help of the Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services and the VOC Rehab Program, Antonio graduated from Jackson State with a degree in health and physical education. MDRS helped him get a customized wheelchair and equipped his van with hand controls so he could drive.
I was not disabled because of my body. I was disabled because I was not independent. What vocational rehab gave me was the ability to take off the word disability. They gave me the ability to take off the word disability by giving me my independence.
With his degree in hand and the confidence of independence, Antonio took a milestone step and got back into football as a coach at Jackson State.
I was the first person in a wheelchair to coach on a collegiate level in the state of Mississippi because of the courage I had from my vocational rehab counselor when I told I wanted to be a coach. I had enough courage to now go into my college head coach's office and say, I want to be on your staff.
Over the next 16 years, Wright coached at JSU, then at his alma mater, Provine High School, and several other high schools around the state. But the 16-hour days began to take a toll on his health, and he had to retire from coaching in 2011. After 2 weeks of retirement, Antonio had an awakening.
Instead of me making excuses and talking about what needs to be done, whenever I'd say something needs to be done about this, if I say that, then I'm part of the problem. That's when I came up with my nonprofit, Metro Area Community Empowerment.
MACE became his passion to provide opportunities for those in wheelchairs to stay active and participate in sports. Through a continuing grant from the Department of Rehabilitation Services, MACE is able to support programs for basketball, softball, and tennis.
We do clinics like going to high schools, junior high schools, and elementary schools where we'll put students in chairs and allow them to play a basketball game against us to bring awareness to the fact that we're not disabled. So we'll spot them 50 points and put them in chairs, put 7 of them against 5 of us. Plus they got 50 points, and we'll come back and beat them.
Antonio Wright has beaten the odds. First, by surviving, then thriving after his accident. He admits it's been tough, but the staff at MDRS would never let him give up.
He's not going to let anything stop him. Antonio's been handed a tough hand in life, and he could have made the decision to feel sorry for himself and to have a bad attitude, and nobody would have begrudged him that. But he made the decision when all of these things happened to him in his life at the same time that he would overcome, and he did. And he continues to. Every day that he gets out of that bed and goes to work, he overcomes.
If I could tell one person about MDRS, I'll tell them this. For people with disabilities, they're not changing just the lives for the people with disabilities. They're changing the lives for anybody that loves and knows those people with those disabilities.
To learn more about opportunities for independence provided by the Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services, please visit mdrs.ms.gov.